Chapter 18. Punctuation and Capital Letters. Punctuation is a set of marks that regulates and clarifies the meaning of different texts. These marks are used to divide the writing into sentences and phrases. It makes reading easier. Why punctuation marks? Marks of punctuation bring clarity to our writing. Without them, we might even misunderstand the meaning the writer wants to convey. Look at these words. What are you looking for, Sonam? What do these words mean? Do they mean this? What are you looking for, Sonam? Or this? What are you looking for, Sonam? Or this? What are you looking for, Sonam? The sharp differences in meaning are produced by the simple differences in punctuation within the sentences. Obviously, if the writer had wanted the meaning to be clear, he should not have left out the marks of punctuation. The insertion of certain points as marks of punctuation aids interpretation, division of texts into sentences, clauses, etc. B. Main marks of punctuation. The main marks of punctuation are 1. Full stop. 2. Mark of interrogation. 3. Mark of exclamation. 4. Comma. 5. Semicolon. 6. Colon. 7. Apostrophe. 8. Quotation marks or inverted commas. 9. Dash. 10. Hyphen. C. The full stop. We use a full stop to close a statement or a command. I gave my spectacles for repair. Statement. Do not open the door. To command. 2. We use a full stop after abbreviations for titles, names, degrees, etc. Dr. A.K. Tyagi, Dr. Ashok Kumar Tyagi, M.A., Master of Arts. These days, it is common to drop full stops in abbreviations like Mr. and Dr. Similarly, both UNO and UNO are acceptable. 3. We use a full stop to indicate a decimal fraction. 73.9, 8.79. D. The mark of interrogation. The mark of interrogation is placed at the end of a question. Who is there? Is anybody present? You went early, didn't you? E. The mark of exclamation. The mark of exclamation is placed at the end of an exclamatory sentence, that is, a sentence which expresses some sudden or strong emotion. How kind of you. What a great job. Help. 3. The comma, 1. The comma is the shortest pause. It should be used wherever we think we need a pause. The following points should be helpful in understanding the use of the comma. 1. The comma is used to separate words in series. All the items in the shop are fresh, reasonable, and of high quality. The buses on this route are fast, punctual, and comfortable. 2. It is used to separate phrases in series. Gandhiji was respected by all kinds of people, rich and poor, young and old, high and low. 3. It is used to separate clauses in series. I have a friend who was born in the United States, who was educated in England, and who has traveled all over Europe, and who teaches in a school in Australia. G. The comma, 2. 1. The comma is used to set off a noun of address. Babita, you didn't tell me you know German. May I go to the auditorium? Ma'am. 2. It is used to separate expressions that are in opposition. The meeting was addressed by Abdul Kalam, the famous scientist. Lata Mangeshkar, the renowned singer, was honored by the president. However, a one-word opposition is usually not separated by a comma. My sister Mona came to meet me last Sunday. 3. It is used wherever a brief pause is needed to give clarity to our writing. Being dissatisfied, he divorced his wife. We have rented a house in Vikram Vihar, a newly developed colony. To earn some extra money, she started taking tuitions. The mango juice, made from the best mangoes from Lucknow, was delicious. Each, the comma, free. 1. The comma is used to separate expressions like yes, no, oh and well. Yes, you may eat eggs with bread. Well, I will see if I can come. Oh, I didn't know that. 2. It is used to separate expressions like to, however, of course, nevertheless, in fact, etc. In fact, I am quite surprised by her behavior. Of course, you can borrow money from me. This, in brief, is what he said. 3. It is used to separate question tags. You are going, aren't you? She is not handworking, is she? 4. It is used to separate a reported speech from the rest of the sentence. The manager said, "We need only experienced people." "I know nothing about these new plans," said she. The comma, 4. 1. The comma is used to separate the parts of a date from one another or any words following the date. September 10, 2019. Finally, on August 15, 1947, India became free. 2. It is used to separate the parts of an address. 34C, Ashoka Avenue, Sainik Vihar. 3. It is often used in letters after the salutation and after the closing of the letter. My dear father. Dear sir, yours faithfully. Yours sincerely. However, the comma in 2 and 3 is now very often omitted. J. The comma, 5. 1. Compare these two sentences. If you need my help, write to me, if clause in the beginning, separated by a comma. Write to me, if you need my help, no comma. When I go to Ludhiana, I'll call upon your aunt. When clause in the beginning, separated by a comma. I will call upon your aunt. When I go to Ludhiana, no comma. 2. Study the use of comma in these sentences with but and for. He is intelligent but his health is rather delicate. All but Sonali struggled to get the admission. I bought some fruits, for the doctor had advised me to take them regularly. I bought some fruits for my brother. 3. A non-defining relative clause is set off by a comma. A defining relative clause does not need a comma. He is going to Madhya Pradesh, where he has been posted. He is going to the state where he has been posted. K. The semicolon. 1. The semicolon is used between independent clauses, not connected by a conjunction. Prince is smart and hardworking. Kavita is indisciplined and lazy. The machine made a strange noise, then it just stopped. 2. If expressions like however, nevertheless, then, hence, thus, for instance, consequently, etc., come between two independent clauses, a semicolon is placed before them. You haven't helped me ever in life, however, you have allowed R to stay with you. Our teacher insists on neat work, therefore, I do my work very carefully. L. The colon. 1. The colon is used to introduce a list. The teacher said that we have 4 operations in mathematics: addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. 2. It is also used to separate two contrasting statements. To err is human, to forgive divine. 3. It is used to indicate a subject, i.e. a subdivision of a topic. Life in province, a personal view. 4. It is used between sentences when the second sentence explains the first sentence. Try to keep your flat clean and tidy. It is more easy. M. The apostrophe. 1. We add an apostrophe and s to form the possessive of any singular noun. Sumit is frock, Amit is pen, the girl's dress. 2. To form the possessive of a plural noun ending in s, we add only an apostrophe. The boys' hostel, workers' demands. 3. To form the possessive of a plural noun that does not end in s, we add an apostrophe and s. Children's park, policeman's house. 4. We use an apostrophe with expressions of time, space and money. A day's leave, a kilometer's distance, a rupee's worth. 5. We use an apostrophe to make short forms. 1. He's, he is, I did, I would, I had. Note, its and its should not be confused. It is, it belonging to it. It's hot today. It is hot today. It's a nice bag. What is its price? 6. We use an apostrophe to form the plurals of letters, figures, etc. 3 sevens, 2 PhDs, 2 E's. 7. We do not need an apostrophe with these words: ours, yours, hers, theirs, who's yours in letters. Whose purse is this? Hema was sitting here, it must be hers. Note, compare whose and whose. Whose bag is this? Who's there? Who is? N. Quotation marks or inverted commas. 1. Quotation marks are used to set off the actual words used by a speaker. Mr. Kunul said, I feel bad handwriting should be regarded as a sign of imperfect education. 2. See how interrupted speeches are punctuated. Dipti said, I'm sorry to have called you so late. I'm sorry, said Dipti, to have called you so late. Same sentence continues, comma, small letter. I'm sorry, said Aman, cannot help you. New sentence, full stop, capital letter. 3. Quotation marks are used to indicate the titles of books, films, plays, songs, stories, works of art, and radio and TV program titles. I've just finished reading Pepper, the Phantom Pet. Ramayan was a very popular television serial. 4. Quotation marks are placed outside a comma or a full stop. I said, I need your help, and not help. Oh, the dash. 1. A dash is used to introduce an explanation in the middle of a sentence. Everybody, the spectators, the players, the journalists praised her performance. 2. It is used after a list of items when this list is followed by an explanation. Friends, colleagues, relatives none came to his help. To join my father's business, to go abroad for higher studies, to look for a job in India, these were my options. P. The hyphen. 1. A hyphen is used with compound numbers from 21 to 99. 78, 59, 91. 2. It is used in writing compound words. Son-in-law, brother-in-law, passerby. 3. It is used in compound adjectives. A 3-story house, ready-to-wear garments. Q. Capital letters. 1. Capital letters with proper nouns. Names of persons. Amit Gol, Anu Malik. Days and months but not seasons. Monday, Wednesday, June. Religions and religious terms. Islam, Jainism, God. Countries, nationalities, races, languages, adjectives derived from them. India, China, Spanish, Aryans, Hindi, British. Specific geographic and place names: the Thar, Mount Everest, the equator. Schools, colleges, business houses, political parties: Indian School, Hindu College. Reliance Industries, Indian National Congress. Buildings, trains and ships: Taj Mahal, Shatabdi Express. Brand names: Onida, Maruti, Suzuki. Special days, special events: Gandhi Jayanti, First World War, First Battle of Panipat. 2. The first word of every sentence is capitalized. The big towns and cities suffer from water shortage throughout the year. 3. The first word of each line a poem often begins with a capital letter. It's evening and the sun is low. Through the plain of the twin lakes we go. 4. The first word of a direct quotation begins with a capital letter. The speaker said, "We are planning to build a mall here." 5. While writing the titles of stories, essays, etc., we capitalize all the words except articles, prepositions, and Corey functions. The impact of television on children. 6. We capitalize of official names of government departments, the titles of high-ranking officials, etc. The Director of Education, the Chief Minister. 7. We capitalize the titles of persons, including degrees, and their abbreviations when they are used as part of a proper noun. Padma Shri, Dr. Setna, Lieutenant General Kant. 8. We capitalize the first word and all nouns in the situation of a letter, as well as the first word of a complimentary clause. My dear mother, dear Uncle Mohan, yours sincerely. 9. We capitalize family relationship terms only when they are used with a name. His Aunt Nirmal gave him this cricket bat. His aunt gave him this cricket bat. R. Look at these examples of unpunctuated and punctuated passages. 1. Unpunctuated. In India, a vegetarian is normally a lacto-vegetarian. In the Western world, vegetarians are subdivided as vegans, lacto-vegetarians, and lacto-ovo-vegetarians. Punctuated. In India, a vegetarian is usually a lacto-vegetarian. In the Western world, vegetarians are subdivided as vegans, lacto-vegetarians, and lacto-ovo-vegetarians. 2. Unpunctuated. This part actually belongs to the new model of Hero Honda, said Harjinder Singh, the chief mechanic at Bright Automobiles. But spare parts for old motorcycles are hardly available. However, I think this part will do. Mr. Kapoor heaved a sigh of relief. Punctuated. This part actually belongs to the new model of Hero Honda, said Harjinder Singh, the chief mechanic at Bright Automobiles. But spare parts for old motorcycles are hardly available. However, I think this part will do. Mr. Kapoor heaved a sigh of relief.